Hello everyone, welcome to a new process video today. I have 6x8 pocket pages here and I'm working with photos from my trip to Prague last year. I have some things picked out and some not. I know I want to use this phrase label. I made it myself in the Project Life app, printed it out, cut it down because I knew I was going to need it for this. So I've got a 4x6 up here. The rest of these are all 3x4. In this lower pocket here on the left hand side, I have two photos, so I need to find something that's going to go either in between or on top. Really, I think it needs to be a journaling card because I do have a story to tell about this hotel. And this is part of why. This was the door to our room. We stayed in kind of a boutique hotel in a very, very old building in Prague. And we were basically the last room on the top floor. And when we got to the door, we giggled because we're like, is this for real? I mean, look at this door. You basically have to like bend to get in under the eave there. And then my friend very cleverly said, we have the Harry Potter room. We're in the cupboard under the stairs. So from that moment on, we called it the Harry Potter room. So I have that. And then I had this pocket card from some kit, I don't know how long ago. And I thought, what am I going to do with that? This is the other side. Didn't really have use for that. But held on to it because I thought, I don't know, maybe I'll be able to get creative with it. And then I thought it was perfect with this hotel and rooms of this kind. So saved it for that. And then this is the little handout we got when we checked into the hotel. We have the Wi-Fi info there, 10% discount in the restaurant. And then it has my name, what room we were in, and the dates. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I'm going to hang on to that, put it in this pocket. But then I need background paper over here because I want to mount it on there. I don't want to just drop it in there. I don't think anyway. Oh, maybe I could. That might be kind of cool to see it peeking through there. Right now I'm going to assume that I need a background, but maybe I'll change my mind. So I've picked out a journaling card that's going to go with these two photos here, and this is the one I have selected. It's very simple, but the color right here matches pretty well with the colors that are in my photos. So I think I want to use that. I think it's going to be the top card. Pretty sure. If I do this, what would it look like? No, I don't like that. Let's put this one on top. Well, that one's not too bad, except that I don't know that I want you to see the inside of the room before you see the door. So then I may have to switch those. For now, I'm going to leave it like this. But luckily, you know, I can always change the pockets around however I like. So I put on the phrase that says hotel stuff, put in a mini staple. That's probably all I'll do with that because it's a really busy photo. So I don't want to do any more with that. I think I'm going to keep this one as it is because I like the way that the white is arranged. It gives a nice flow across the layout. So I'm going to keep it that way. And I have pulled out a flip so that I can get that partially ready. I won't do my journaling till after I'm off camera here, but they will sit in there like that. But I do have blank space, not so much in this one, but in this one. I could do something down here or up here. So I will look for that next. So I pulled out some embellishment things that I could potentially use. I have these pieces here. These are from an Allie Edwards travel release, and I liked this one. And I was thinking about maybe doing it here, but I don't like the way that it looks. It seems weird to have that floating on the ceiling, but there isn't really enough room down here. It covers up a lot, so I'm not sure that I want to use that. This is another element from Allie Edwards, also a different travel release, or maybe these came in the same one. I think she had two if I remember right. But there's a bunch of these in different colors. This is the only one that really matches, and the phrase works okay since we're in a hotel. And I thought maybe I could do something like this, overlap just a little so you see a little bit of the yellowish color, cut off the rest, and just keep it like that. And I'm not really losing anything because this is just carpet. So right now I'm thinking it's going to be that one, but I'm still going to look for anything else that might work, and if I find something better, I'll switch. I didn't find anything better in my stash that I thought would work better than this. So I'm keeping this one. So I have just peeled off the coating that's on top, and I've decided I'm going to attach this with staples because if I do regular adhesive, you're going to see it behind there. I don't have any of the vellum adhesive handy where I could do that where it wouldn't show. So I'm just going to put mini staples in, and then I'm going to cut off the excess. Let's see if I can get these generally even. Yeah, pretty good. And then I will just cut off the remaining portion. All right, so here's what it looks like when that's all attached and cut. I love it. And I have this big chunk left. I could use that somewhere else just by itself, maybe stamp on it and stays on. I could try it. It's a pretty slick surface, but I'd be willing to try it. And if I mess up, who cares? So I'm going to keep that just in the event I can still use it. But at least I have this. And that means also that I can put my flip together because these three are ready. When I was looking at my journaling card, it felt blank to me. So I think I'm going to stamp something in black right here under where it says memories. And I think I'm going to go with this one. It says, I like where this is. It's a little hard to see it there, but that is the phrase. This stamp set is called Away. It's from Carrie Bradford's studio. I have no idea if it's still available or not, but that's who makes it in case you want to look for it. There we go, my stamping is done and I'm very happy with it. So I am going to put together the flip here. And so I want it to flip up from here. So this will be on top. When it flips up, then you'll see this one. Oh, my staples are catching. There we go. And then this one will be in back. There we go. And then I just need to adhere it right along the edges there. I'll line it up as best I can. There we go, and I might as well put this one in because I know I'm not doing anything else with that one. Do I want to do something with this? I'm not sure. I'm thinking probably not, because even when you open this, you'll have, oh wait, maybe I do. Because otherwise when the flip is up, neither of these will have anything. Let me think about that. I'm still thinking about what to do over here, but in the meantime, I found this piece of paper, love it, that I want to use for this. And I just think it matches really well with the colors that are going on, and it's kind of an old world looking pattern. So I'm going to use that one. So all I'm going to do is, there we go, adhere it like so. So now you won't see the back, but that's okay. I'm not going to adhere this shut because if for any reason I or anyone else wanted to take this out of the pocket and look at what was in there, we could. Don't know that that would happen, but you never know. So then I can put this one in there because that's all I'm going to do with that one. And actually, do this one as well because I'm not adding anything to that. All the way in there. There we go. So that leaves me figuring out this and then these. I don't know that I want to do anything with this either, because unless it's something really small up here, because I don't want it to take away from the coolness of the door shape. I do have some dead space here that I could work with, so we'll just see. Okay, so I've decided I'm going to stamp on this photo, and I have selected this stamp down here that says remember this moment. It's a circle, which I think will go nicely here because of these sharp angles. So I'm just trying to decide now, do I want it up here in the upper left or down here in the lower right? This has some more white space that's uninterrupted, but I feel like it's too close to this because they'll both be black. So I'm thinking maybe it's going to be down here and I'll have to strategically place it. If I do it and don't like it, I can reprint at home. It's not that big of a deal. So I think I'll just try it and see how I feel about it. I am stamping on a glossy photo, so I'm going to use my Stays On ink. I tried to find a label that I could use over here, and I didn't have anything that was the right size and the right color. So I'm going to make my own. So I'm going to use this stamp set. These are from Alt New. So if you like the look of these, that is where I got them. And then I'm going to use this stamp over here that says Hotel Life. And this stamp set is called Summer. It's from Felicity Jane. A little bit old now, 2017, so not sure you can still find it, but that's who makes it. And then I'm going to try the more mustard. I think it's a better match with this color and then this color here. It's not quite dark like this, so I'll try it. If it doesn't look right, I'll go with another color, but I'm going to start with this one. I've done my stamping and I'm happy with it. I like the color. And then I stamped the Hotel Life a little bit more to the right because I want to be able to attach it and then cut off a little bit. So I'm happy with that. And then I am going to cut this out, attach it, and then I'll be back. I've decided to do one more thing. I'm going to stamp directly on the photo right up here. And I have selected this stamp set. This is from Kelly Perky Travel Words, and it's from this year. She put it out not too long ago, so it might still be available in her shop. And I'm using the one that says magical, partly because I love the view. To me, Europe is magical. Looking out my window of my hotel and seeing the old world buildings and rooftops is magical to me. And the fact that because I'm going to mention the Harry Potter room thing in the journaling, I figured magical would be a good choice. So I've already seasoned the stamp. It's the first time I'm using this one, to my knowledge anyway. It didn't look like I had used it. So I seasoned it. I'm using StazOn because this is a slick surface, and then I'm going to stamp. I have completed the stamping. There it is. Love it. So I'm going to put that in the pocket there. I think it's done. So here's a close-up of the left side with the flip. And then close-up of the right side. I'm really happy with this one, and I love being able to showcase the fun room that we had. So here's another one done for Prague. Thanks for watching, everyone.